The colonization process has affected all of us, whether we're aware of it or not. We've all been deeply impacted by this process on our planet, in our countries. Here now I'm in Canada, and we're seeing the impact that it's had on the natives of this land, and how at the same time we see more and more native culture being integrated, accepted, appreciated, or even glorified within our culture, but in ways in which it's lost its essence, that it's become just a surface sort of trend, an aesthetic, and often those that are sharing this native sort of pride comes from more the place of the ego and has lost its purpose, its value, and its connection to the land and towards our nature. So, in observing over the years this colonization, or better yet, this decolonization process that we're now entering into, it's a deep, deep process, partly because we're not necessarily aware of the effects of this colonization process because it's happened for us generations ago. And so for myself, coming from the European settlers' descent, we were decolonized long ago before coming to Canada even, but we too have been affected by this. So anyone that is truly going on their healing path will be able to see that we are in fact family, that we've all been affected by this colonization process, and we're all needing to really decolonize not just our lives, but more so our way of thinking. And so by far the best way to do that I've seen is just to come back to nature, come back to understand our connection with nature, that we are simply a part of nature, a part of creation. We're not separate from it. And from there, we're also able to recognize that we're not separate from one another, that we're here as family, and we are, in a sense, depending on one another in intricate ways and supporting this fabric of life as humans and as communities, as families. So we're not separate, but we're interconnected. And so we're not only connected with nature, but we're connected with all of creation. We're connected with Source, with the Creator of all. And we are created in the image of this perfection. So we ourselves hold this power and this beauty, this strength, and this grace in our ability to trust and to be in faith. And so now we're in this point of time where we've become quite not only disconnected and separated from ourselves, from one another, from nature, from Source, but we are becoming alienated furthermore from these parts of ourselves and our surroundings, and furthermore becoming fragmented within these different parts, partly because within our minds and our ideas of life become so complicated that we can't even speak about them with one another. So I really feel it's so important that we are coming back to our true nature by, of course, returning back to our ways of nature, our connection with nature, and therefore hopefully better able to relate and understand one another in healthy ways. How do we communicate in healthy ways? How do we gain back this natural curiosity to understand each other's different perspectives, which then furthermore help us to understand ourselves and appreciate and love ourselves and the unique gifts that we bring to this world, so that we can express them while celebrating the unique gifts that other people bring to this world, as well as we are learning and growing together in relationship, together, not in separation and competition like we've been led to believe. And this way of nature shows us the abundance that truly exists, in which nature regenerates and multiplies. So may we too continue to regenerate and multiply with the love that we are, because this is why we are here. And of course, you, my friend, are magic.